Okay, I wanted to talk a little more about hypothyroidism, and today I wanted to talk about food and diet that can lower your thyroid hormone. Before I do that, I want to show you this cool desk. I've always loved this desk. This was my great uncle's desk, and he was the mayor of Jefferson City, Missouri. Jefferson City, Missouri is the capital of Missouri. And I don't know, this would have been back in the 1920s or something. It was my mom's uncle, my great uncle Jesse Owens. So I just love this desk. When I was a kid, it seemed really big. And when this got shipped out here, they asked me how big of a box do I need? And I'm like, oh, it's got to be huge. Because I remembered this desk being huge. And then I get it, and it's way smaller than I remembered. I was like, it looks like it, but it seems so itty bitty now. Anyway, so thyroid, it's produced by a butterfly-shaped gland in the front of our neck. The left lobe is often bigger than the right lobe in most people when you're touching it. There are foods that slow it down. Thyroid hormone is a chain of tyrosine amino acids that has 3 to 4 iodines on it. And that's basically it. And it works like a key to turn on metabolism in our tissues, our brain, our genitals, our muscles, everything. There are certain foods that slow it down. Number one is possibly soy. Soy is really bad for the thyroid, maybe because soy is a estrogen. It's not human estrogen, but it's estrogenic. And estrogen reduces thyroid hormone. The second thing is probably cruciferous vegetables. Things like cabbage, cauliflower, rutabagas, kohlrabi, kale, bok choy, Brussels sprouts. And part of it is because they block the absorption of iodine. And again, remember, a thyroid hormone is just basically a chain of tyrosine amino acids with 3 to 4 iodines on it. A lot of people will eat these foods to get low-calorie foods to try to lose weight, but then they slow down their metabolism because they're reducing their thyroid production. If you're taking thyroid medications, taking them alongside anything with caffeine or calcium can interfere with the absorption. And so you want to probably take your thyroid medications first in the morning and wait at least an hour before having coffee or calcium pills or anything like that. So pretty simple. Main food to avoid, soy. Then cruciferous vegetables, cauliflower, kohlrabi, cabbage, kale, things like that tend to slow. They're goitrogenic, meaning they tend to slow the thyroid down. So if you have a sluggish thyroid, it's probably wise to reduce those foods. Estrogen lowers thyroid hormone, and so women on a monthly cycle have a estrogenic phase and a progesterone phase. And during the estrogenic phase, thyroid hormone can go down. And then in menopause, thyroid hormone can surge when the estrogen levels are dropping. And so controlling your thyroid production naturally is always a good thing. We'll also talk a bit about trying to figure out if you really are hypothyroid or possibly euthyroid, which is normal, or hyperthyroid, which is overactive, or a sick euthyroid, where everything looks normal on a blood test, but you show all the symptoms of being hypothyroid. We'll talk about that next time.